So hey, H2BH. Happy to be here. Tom Gully, by the way, in chat says Redbar is no good. You said you liked Redbar before. Now what? Is Tom Gully trying to suck up to me right now? Because you used to say that he was good.
Tom's a fickle mistress.
He is a fickle mistress. That's true. All right, so I got to cover this. All right, if you guys can be cool and calm down. And by the way, anybody can jump in to the call in. I'll leave you in for this segment only. If everybody can be cool and just respectfully jump in, raise your hand, and all that kind of stuff, okay? Because this is one of the most embarrassing pieces of footage I've ever seen from anything, all right? This whole Redbar's watching thing. We have to finally talk about it. Redbar is watching. Yes, he's watching. He is watching. Redbar's watching Pod Awful. He's watching this right now, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that you can now see who's in chat, even if they don't chat on YouTube. He's in the participants list. So the real one, not the fake Mike and Jules. The real one is in here. So he is. We know he watches, okay? But it's actually not him. Redbar doesn't mention Pod Awful anymore. He tries to avoid it at any cost. He did one time recently. Somebody sent me a clip where he admitted that I was basically the one behind the Gavin prank with David Ray Martinez, where he was playing Dante Nero. He said Jesse did it. It's like, who's Jesse? Jesse Lee Peterson? That's me. So I don't know. Nobody knows who that is when you just say Jesse, and he knows that. But somebody does mention me all the time on Pod Awful. I'm on Redbar. And Redbar people will even admit this. Jules brings me up all the time. And that's because Jules is a big Pod Awful fan. And this isn't like a bit. This isn't I'm going to fuck April bit. You know, this isn't just trying to steal away another kid sis bit. This is true. I know this for a fact.
Every fucking day, I have to put up with this shit. Every single day. And it is maddening!
She even has a favorite goon, and it's the Santa Cruz Joker. And Redbar himself, Mike David, told me this on a show where he said that he like jokes with her and calls her the Santa Cruz Joker and things like that. So I know they watch. We have to discuss this. This Redbar's watching thing, it's disgusting. This entire bit of like going to people and yelling it out and all this stuff. By the way, Baba Booey, hoo hoo, Robin. I invented everything. Baba Booey, hoo hoo. You know, most of the time when I point out this copying shit, I'm like, I'm not kidding because it's true, but I don't actually care. And I mostly say it because I have to hear from Dyke Beasts all the time. Oh, you copied Mike. And then I say, what did I copy? What do they say? When we ask them for a specific, when they say that this is a Redbar clone, what do they tell us that I do?
Clapping, and that's about it.
The clapping, the soundboard,
singing,
and having a TV. And by the way, having a TV. Having a TV.
Oh, yeah. TV.
He invented having a TV, apparently.
And a desk.
And a desk. Oh, I forgot. Desk. Yeah, now they're saying that Redbar invented having a desk. You know, the thing you put your computer on. Everyone watching this.
Pussy.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck that means, but all right. So they can never name anything. So whenever it happens to me, it's like, all right, I'm going to name a specific. Here you go. And the only one that's ever really, really bothered. Well, there was one other. The first time it happened and where this all started unraveling was when he stole the 9/11 Crash-tacular from me. I had been doing this show called the 9/11 Crash-tacular for like over half a decade at that point. And then one day in 2019, which is too many years later to start doing this when you've had a show since just after 9/11, he decided he was doing one. That one kind of pissed me off. The only one since then that's actually kind of pissed me off is this Redbar's watching thing. showing up in people's chat rooms with slogans and filling the chat and taking it over is a pod awful bit. Obviously, I'm not saying we invented it. I'm saying we did it first before him. And it is a well-known thing. It is well-known enough that whenever I show up on anyone's show, they know it becomes my show. It becomes H2BH the show. Happy to be here, the show. And the reason it becomes that is because the people in chat fill it with H2BH. But that's not our only thing. We've been filling up chat rooms with stuff. There's stuff that even you guys who are in here with me right now don't remember, weren't around for, don't know about. We've been doing this for so long on the show. Another big one is this live? These are all just pod awful memes. And one of them, we've done pod awful made me do it, which people think is like a newer one, but that might be the oldest. One of them is pod awful's watching you. I don't know if you've noticed this. One of the themes of the show beyond digital litter is that pod awful's watching you. We're watching the fans. We're covering the fans of other people's shows. I'm watching the goons. We have screens everywhere monitoring the goons 24/7. By the way, goon predates fools. I have to hear that one a lot. It was first. Mike didn't even make fun of internet shit before I did. That wasn't even pod awful. It's in the name. This has always been a parody of podcasts, making fun of podcasts. That has been the through line of this show. And if you listen to the intro, the theme, this lyric has been in here for years now. Here comes. Face on the moon. Goons. Pod awful's watching you. It's been in there for years, long before this Redbar's watching thing. The phrase has been around since before the lyric. It's in every episode of my show. Okay? This has to be said. It just has to be called out. And for a year now, however long he's been paying people to say this. By the way, if you know what Redbar is, and if you found out what Redbar is because of somebody saying Redbar's watching, you might have found out in this chat room at some point about Redbar for the first time. Here's who you have to think. Mike's bank account. He paid someone $100 to do it, which is pathetic. That I get accused of making these alt accounts, all this stuff. You're just paying people to pretend like your show is bigger. And if you think that's where the money stops, just wait. You're wrong. Okay? He's paying for a lot more numbers than that. But for a year now, I've had to back off of or longer. I don't even know how long it's been now. I've had to back off the pod awful's watching you thing. I had to rethink keeping it in the lyrics of my show because I know that every single time I do something first and then someone else does it, I'm the one getting accused of being copied. And the reason for that is pod awful is not actually interested in being famous. All of the things that Mike David pretended to be for years, that's how I actually feel. Pod awful is cult comedy. And make sure we keep Bubblegum Kush muted permanently, server muted. Somebody just joined. It's an insane person. We're not letting them up. But anybody else, if you have something to say about this, feel free. Well, I mean, we've got Wanda here. Wanda sung the theme song. Okay? RoboCam, by the way, they stole RoboCam from me. I just remembered that one. That one actually pisses me off too. I invented RoboCam, then they started doing it. Wanda, you sang the theme song. How long ago did I start trying to get you to sing that? The lyrics predate you singing it, but how long ago was that now?
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a year now or more.
I think it's like almost 2 years at this point.
Yeah.
Year and a half,
Yeah.
2 years, somewhere in there. But the lyric was in there before